And welcome back to I was about to say Chroma Squad. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate. Last time found out that she kind of bad though, babe. Is actually the Emperor, and the fact that old boy took his position. Yeah, I want to leave. I don't want to come back.
It's been a long day. I need to rest soon.
Without you, my friend. Yeah, I had a feeling she would want to talk. Ah!
I need to hold on.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives.
Yep.
It is not the Gaith visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long
Okay.
ago, when we rose up against our Gaith slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
157? That's a lot of Yankees. Nah, shut up.
Our current Vlaakith has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
What happens now?
We meet Voss in the city, and we obtain the key to freeing Orpheus from his prison. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Gaith slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
Jesus. Let's actually sleep this time. So he's been mind messing with us this entire time. Wow. He's been in our heads messing with us this entire time. He even had the person change clothes. Oh my god, the city awaits. I just can't. I can't. I don't know what to. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. Even know.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
I don't like hearing that voice.
Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
So, it's my fine Zevalor. Is there like failed quests? Cause I feel like I failed. Reach Cazador's palace. Go to Baldur's Gate. Find Voss. Find Sharon's lookout. I guess we just gotta make it to. Good God. Okay, let's do this.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10-day, though.
Tuesday? Wait, 10 day. Nigga, Wednesday? Here, bro.
Thank you so much. I don't have anything, and you can't do anything without any coin. I'll pay you back when I find my mum.
Look, bro, if I see your mom, gang, I'll let you know.
As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
You know, kid don't got a mom.
Lookout,
Kid's mom.
An earthquake, perhaps. Strong enough to rouse the dead.
This is the brain they were talking about.
Why don't you protect us instead of these young lady, Shadowheart, a word if you will. Baldarians, stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. You're a true Baldarian, I can tell. You
I'm
must
not.
understand why we need to keep these strays out of our city. Excuse me? I was born inside the city walls, a Baldarian through and through. Wherever you're from, clearly they don't teach manners.
Don't even count. Also, you were saying something.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
Oh,
There have
God.
been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company.
What do we
I
do?
can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
No. Lie.
Of course not. A cover to throw our enemies off the scent. I suppose you weren't deemed important enough to be informed of the plan.
That would have been fine deception in most cases. But your lying tongue cannot mask the empty pit in your spirit. She truly has abandoned you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
Outraged.
Halt! By orders
All
of
right.
Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Or do you have the means to support yourself? I'm afraid Article 30.1.7 stipulates that
Oh,
religious or
God.
spiritual assertions cannot count towards one's proof of self-sufficiency. I will repeat. For the last time, may I add, do you have means to support yourself? Right. Article 30.1.5 of your
God.
name.
Damon.
Met, citizen.
Your parasite stares.
From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
I am a Steel Watcher, citizen. Here to serve the people of Baldur's Gate in the name of Lord Enver Gortash.
State your business.
For the love of God. I just want to get in. 25, 15 over.
Eyes open, body still.
Why?
The Watcher will communicate with our new intelligence directorate. They'll determine if you're a threat to the city. Upstanding citizens have no reason to fear. And you are an upstanding citizen, aren't you?
What? Are you gonna try to put in, open up and put in?
The Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known. Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare, as witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes. It knows the cold walls of Moonrise Towers, and the cultists who fell there. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die.
We will die if we fight.
Your peaceful surrender has been noted.
Eat this, you pile of junk!
Villains, take heed.
God damn it all!
Recovery is imminent.
Little bastards, or I'll have your heads!
It's on the go, it's on the go.
Why does Worm's Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a double bed.
You haven't even got his
Everybody's together.
We can bunk with 10 other people, and pray none of them have sticky fingers. Better off sleeping in the gutter than that son of a nip.
Do I talk to Nimble? I don't want to go back out that way, so... I'm going to talk to Nimble. Nimble!
Leading right.
Oh, I didn't need a perception check to notice that was a thing that we can go inside.
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
Nimble! My boy!
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you. I hope.
I'm with you.
Good. We don't have a chance unless we stick together. Not while the Gondians' metal monsters are patrolling the streets. The Steel Watch, they're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change, freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime.
Jesus.
And the fucking Gondians.
Jesus. Nimble, calm down. Look at
I
that, bro.
heard about that. You had the Harpers all excited, but there aren't many Harpers left. These Steel Watchers, one of them is the equivalent of a red dragon. An army of them. Well, there's never been an army of dragons.
I'm sneaky, I can clear
They'll find
them
you
up.
and they'll kill you.
Ah.
We need to stop them, and there's only one way to do it. By hitting the Gondians. Hard.
Hey, yo.
They invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while this city screams.
You are really passionate about this, Nimble.
To put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit.
Golly! Watch your profanity. What's the
Same as
plan?
it always is. Eliminate the threat.
How?
In this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Iron Hands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A room powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility, and boom. Problem solved.
I think we got a plan.
Ha! I knew you were the practical sort.
Of course, these two would
That's
agree
why
to
we
blow
get along.
shit up in here.
The foundry is in the lower city.
But if he
Down
can
by
cuss,
the
I can
docks.
cuss.
Beautiful building. Belching smoke into the sky day and night. Getting inside won't be easy. But when you do, place the bomb at the heart of the facility. Get yourself back to street level. The streets will be clear of Watchers in no time.
Alright. Let's take this. Oh, that immediately made me encumbered. Wow.
The city's stone hurts.
Just get rid of all this. Where do I see my weight? How heavy is the bomb? $16. There we go. I was already teetering over the edge. Actually, I can sell some
You think
stuff.
I want my clan? Only if you're quick.
You have camp supplies. No. You do have a good berry. I'll take it. These count as camp supplies, so I'll take that. Oh.
Now let me...
Okay, so now we gotta do everybody else's quest. How long has this been going? This has not been going that long for a Baldur's Gate video. I mean, it's for a Baldur's Gate video. Also, I have not used this.
Hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only
Takes for
one
what?
thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak? What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike
Which is?
you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
What? There's whispers.
For the
Huh?
first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Did you? He didn't do that.
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us. I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain.
Finally, this man
I'll
speaks
admit,
normal.
You've impressed me. I
Thank you.
wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no
Yeah.
matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain.
Yep.
At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that you need, not the illithid, the Gith.
The prince?
I can give you the means to break him free.
Why?
Speak, devil. We're listening.
I'm not.
To illithids, yes. He would gladly execute the Emperor. But to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain.
This is my enemy and everyone.
If I'd realized you were so gullible, I'd have tricked you into selling your soul for a pocketful of beans when we first met. To the Emperor, you are nothing more than a beast of burden. One that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
This is, oh, I hate not knowing what to do. I don't trust the Emperor. I don't trust Raphael. They're both one's a devil and one's literally the thing I'm trying to kill. So, you know, great. In case I do, how do I
The
free him?
Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
Alright, give it to me.
Such an eager little pup. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You scratch my back, I scratch your parasite.
What do you want?
I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
I'm not giving
And
that to you.
Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer.
No.
Bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir.
No. No.
Then you will die, along with every other soul in this city. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky, like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god.
So you should have it.
Cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him.
All I'm hearing is you shouldn't have
Folly,
it.
the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Maybe, but not telling him that.
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
It must really annoy you that some mortals managed to steal a crown when you couldn't.
Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, You give the crown to me. In exchange,
Wait.
I give you the hammer now.
A
Oh.
simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
This is just no. No to all of this. I don't want to give him the crown. I don't want to take the hammer. I don't want to set the prince free. I just want to get this damn tadpole in my head. That's all I care about. I don't want to do all this nonsense. I don't want to do this, that, and the third for a devil. He's literally a devil. Why should I trust him? He did know in the start he was gonna take the story, but he had aggression thing. But he probably we are them, and we are them. But he probably did that knowing in the start he was like win that probably benefits him in some way. Is he even gonna be on our side? That's treated. We had a one sink through. We were treated differently. It was the thing, bro. We just all over. Is it free? Is the risk worth it?
And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world.
I accidentally skipped some dialogue. For the first time since your mind is cleared. Oh shit, hold up. What do? I skipped some part of the dialogue on accident. How short-sighted. Much better to put it into the right hands. Hands that will ensure the removal. Its removal. He said mortals can't control it, so 2 is out. This is such a dumb... This feels like the Goblin Camp all over again, when I try to manipulate and conjugate and to make certain things happen, but it doesn't work because the game doesn't have options for me. You know what? There is an automatic one that is saved at the Devil's Den. Oh, that's right, because we're getting new places, so when you get a new place, it auto saves. I'm gonna say yes, because I'm banking on the same decision that Shadowheart made, where she threw the spear and just didn't do it. I am banking on the option that for some reason Lizelle says no when this happens. That's what I'm banking on.
Right here, you'll find everything is in order.
Oh.
The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal. I will come to collect. If you refuse to give me the crown, I collect your souls instead. And then we all gather in the House of Hope. Me dressed in my finest silks, you skinless, hanging from a hook to watch as your world dies.
Can I read the contract? No. Screw it. I saved.
Perfect. One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe until then. Your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my House of Hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
The ink has barely dried, yet you feel a growing disquiet at what exactly you just signed. Perhaps a Diabolus can offer some comfort. Or a way out. For a devil's bargain is a hard one to break.
But I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna break it because the deal says, and remember this, the deal says that you have, not have, but I have to use, I have to use the hammer to break it, and when the time I will receive the hammer, because the thing is, if I receive the hammer, that's my part of the deal. I do not have to break it, I do not have to do anything. Me receiving the hammer is the deal. Breaking it is not a part of the deal. That's just if I choose to. So imagine I have the hammer, right? Latest. That's the hammer. What happens?
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. And I, you. It's concerning that something could come between us like that. Especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain. Do you have any idea what it was? Raphael. Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you? How interesting. No doubt he impressed upon you the need to do so. And what did he want in return for this knowledge? Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. Tell me, you turned him down. Tell me, you turned him down. I was absent for 1 moment. If there is one thing you can be certain of, it's that the devil will come to collect. But that is your problem. I will not let you put our survival at risk. I have Orpheus well under control. Stay away from him. Now come. We have an Elder Brain to destroy.
I have no idea what you're talking about. real quick, because I am curious. Like, because I'm probably going to end this soon. I'm so curious what happens if I do the other side, right? Because think about it. Like, I'm so curious. Because most of this decision is based off just Lae'zel's trust in me. If I said no, what would have happened? I care about the people in my party more than I care about the Emperor. Which is why I'm doing all their little quests in the first place. And why I specifically am bringing certain people along. Because the second, like, Asheron's and Shadowheart studying is, like, done. I'm bringing Houseland and the other person. I can't think of her name right now. I'm bringing both of them along because they're much more powerful.
Short-sighted. And it's the only way you can ensure.
Nope.
I won't stop you. But time is running out. So don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
The means to loosing the Prince of the Comet was within our grasp, and you refused it. Why?
Because we don't need to deal. We can take the hammer from the House of Hope. I don't trust the worthless. I'm not about to let. I don't trust the devil.
Don't be a fool. A broker is as bound by his contract as his buyer. The hammer must be real, or Raphael could never take the crown. Lucky for us, we've another option. Glory be to the Comet. The devil keeps the Orphic hammer in his lair. If we can find a way in, we can take it. I'll use it to smash the true heirs' bonds. Yisk Githkar Tafki Krashet. The Githyanki will be free. First to Voss, then to Raphael's House of Hope. Just don't expect a lavish spread awaiting us this time.
I don't know which one I should do. Honestly, the first one was funnier because he was just like, "Tell me, you said no. Tell me, you said no." All right, but I am gonna call it here. I don't know how much is gonna be in the video, but we got goals now. So with that being said, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll say see you later because you know I hate goodbyes.